This is Mommy Rick Treasure Reveal. I just cut the top of this bag off, and I want to go ahead and here it is, right here. Just cut it off, and I like to cut my bags, as you know, with my nickels. I decided I want to do something a little different than nickels for a change. And I've got these scissors that's duller. It's so dull you can't cut hot butter with it. But somehow, some way, before I get a beard grown, I'll get this cut. But here we go. Do this right here. We must get something sharper. I'm going to cut it down a little bit. And what I like to do, as I do with nickels, is scan the tops and see if we see any wheat pennies. Hopefully some Indian heads. And since I'm dreaming big on Indian heads, I can dream even bigger and say flying eagle cents. That would be really cool. So let me get my glasses on here. And I'm just going to rake some of them out towards you. And we'll see what we can find. Oh, here's a wheat penny right here. This is a, looks like a 1944. Yep. Okay, 1944. So we know that this hasn't been somebody's search dump. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead and just keep looking for just a couple of minutes. We're going to see what we can find. There's 5,000 pennies here. If I could find one wheat penny per 100, that would be 50. That would be an extremely good average. So realistically, if I find 20 or 30, that's going to be a pretty good bag. But yeah, like I said, you know, I like to find one out of 100 at least. I'm going to cut this one off here, get this out of the way, and then I'll use the rest of this bag to put my dump in before I take it to the bank. So you always got to have something to carry your coins back to the bank with. Here's another wheat penny. This one looks fairly old, but it's not. Looks like a 1953. See that? Okay. Put that over here to the side. Go ahead and continue to scan. Go ahead and continue to scan. Let me just. Let's look at the top. If I'll quit raking them for just a minute. Here's a wheat penny. I knew that looked old. This is a I think it's a 1940, if you can see it. Mm-hmm. Okay, 1940. This one looks old, but it's not. So I found 3 so far, so that's pretty good. And of course, it's always fun turning them over and looking to see if it's got a wheat side. And it pays to turn them all over because sometimes you get, especially in the 50s, you'll get some shiny wheat pennies that's in, and it'd be in the 50s, and you want to turn it over and look and see what it is. So 3 so far. There'll be more in here for sure. I just need to take the time to do it, and hopefully I can find something worth a little bit. You never know. And once in a while you come across a good find. Here's a penny. It's 1958, really common. Okay. Let's click on left and right. I've got some quarters. $500 bag of quarters I'm going to do after this. Probably won't be tonight. Probably sometime tomorrow. Because it's getting a little later here. And I don't want to stay up all night. But it's exciting. I've got these coming up tomorrow. But anyway, we found 4 so far. nothing there. We'll go ahead and rake the rest of them out. We'll go ahead and pour the rest of them out and get this bag out of the way. Oh, hopefully I don't get them all over the floor. Okay, see if you can spot something without me doing anything. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of copper pennies in here. It looks like there is. Put in my messages if you collect copper pennies, because you think one of these days you might be able to, you might quit making pennies, and maybe they can be sold to be melted down. So, somewhere down the line. So, anyway, sometimes you'll find a dime with pennies. And so, I'm not seeing anything right now, but that doesn't mean there's not a lot here. I love it when you find 19 on the wheat pennies. That's always cool. Of course, 40s and 50s are really common. And I really love finding Indian heads. And every once in a while, you'll find some Indian heads. Sometimes when you get lucky, you get a bag at the bank and they dump a bunch of coins. Sometimes there'll be Indian heads in those. I have found them that way. Indian head pennies are so cool. That's not neat. Okay. Alright, well, I kind of raked them around for a little bit. And I will patiently go through these. If I don't get through them tonight, I'll get through them sometime tomorrow and put a video on to show how much that I found. Thank you for checking in. Please like and subscribe on my videos. I sure appreciate it when you do that. And I'll see you at the next video.